as easy as you.
What is up, guys? Ian here from Co-Create Today, taking your mindset from a place of lack to a place of abundance. Today, I just want to talk about going on the entrepreneurial path. Now, this is the path less taken by, and let me tell you, it will make all the difference. So anyway, as a society, as America, and generally the whole world right now, we're taught to go through education. We're raised in public school, and we're kind of engineered and we're kind of faceted to become employees. That's what we're taught. Oh, what do you want to be when you grow up? And you're supposed to give an employee position. That's dumb. You know, John Lennon was asked the same question. What do you want to be when you grow up, John? And he said happy. And they're like, you can't do that. And he was just like, well, obviously you don't understand the question you asked. Because it's not what you become that's so important. It's who you become. And I will never emphasize that enough. It's who you become in the process that makes all the difference. And as an entrepreneur, you have to realize that you're not working to build a business and become an entrepreneur. You're working to build a lifestyle where you can create enormous wealth, but also give people extrinsic value. And I think that's the biggest thing, is you are giving people value and people are paying for it. So you have to realize that without you living the way that you're living, there's at times thousands of people, if not hundreds of thousands of people, that are affected by what you as an individual are doing. And that's crazy to think about. It's just mind-boggling that one person can make a drastic difference in our world. And this brings up the idea of the Pareto principle. 80% of the work gets done by 20%, and 20% of the work gets done by 80%. So obviously there's a huge difference between the scales. So yeah, you have 80% of the population doing jack shit. They ain't doing crap. You know why? Because they work at a job for someone else, building someone else's dream, building someone else's lifestyle. And then you have that 20% who actually are entrepreneurs. They're self-employed. They're high-end employees doing amazing work and literally creating lifestyles and giving people value. Now, I will let you know that 80% won't do anything with their lives. They won't ever reach out and actually become wealthy. They won't become successful, and that's okay. If they want to have that lifestyle, they can. But I'm different. I'm here to preach the entrepreneurial mindset. I'm here to talk what's on my mind and hopefully be able to spark something in you to start your own business. Walk away from the normal path and do something for yourself. You know, I feel like I don't have any position to talk about these things, but then again, I live in a country that lives off free speech and free enterprise. So if I'm not taking all of my rights to my ability, then I'm not using the proper tools laid out in front of me. It's like being a carpenter and using a mallet to hammer in your nails, or using screws instead of nails with the hammer. You got to realize that you're using the wrong tools if you're trying to work for someone else. That is Yes, that is a great tool. Let me explain why. As a job goes for, that is a complete tool for me because I can go in, I can trade my hours, and I can get paid. And all that money that I'm getting paid for, I invest it into my business. It's a tool. So, understanding that, having a position to have and enterprise your own well-being gives you the possibility of living your own lifestyle. For me, I'm obsessed with that. I want to have my own time. I want to be able to wake up whenever I want. I want to be able to do whatever I want because I know that in all actuality, I'll be able to be very efficient and be very calm-spirited and not waste anybody's time other than my own. and I mean, you could be your own worst enemy, but your own best friend. And as an entrepreneur, you got to have incredible moral authority. You got to have other people's ideas and lives considered in your decisions. And those decisions will be directly based off your moral and your values. So you got to realize that as an entrepreneur, you go down this unbeaten path. It has no idea where it's going to take you. But until you get around a mentor, you get around similar like-minded individuals, you begin to write down your morals. You begin to write down what is of value to you. You write down what's important to you. Where do you see yourself going? What lifestyle do you want to live? And finally, how much of a significance do you want to make? And all these things are going to guide you, and they're going to give you the more moral authority to make the decisions that you need to build who you are. It's not what you become, it's who you become. So I hope you guys like this video. If you like this video, go ahead and hit the like button. Other than that, I hope you guys have a beautiful day, and I'll catch you later. Namaste.